And this takes me to a special word that I wanted to talk about this week, which I already started talking about. And that word is joy. I mentioned earlier on that we all like to be around joyful and happy people. It's almost like it's contagious. That if I'm around happy people with good energy, then my energy is good and I get to get out of my funk and be in a good mood. So often people use the word joy and happiness interchangeably, but really there's a significant difference. Happiness is a product of our surroundings. Happiness is a product of our surroundings. So when many people say, well, joy and happiness, no, joy on the other hand comes from within, but happiness is caused by the people, the places, and the things that are around us. Happiness is also a result of what happens to us, and joy is a result of what happens in us. So if you want to get true joy, understand that it's an inner strength that comes from our fellowship, understanding, or even connection with God. And that's the reason why I'm so passionate about doing Let's Praise Him all the time, because then that allows me to connect more with God, to get closer to Him through gospel music. He tells us in His word that when we are in His company, there's a fullness of joy, and that His joy is the source of strength in our lives. Why wouldn't I want to be in that presence? Why wouldn't I want to be in His joy? So my hope and prayer is that you also find that joy and hope as you listen to Let's Praise Him, which is right here on Floor Time Radio every Sunday. And don't forget that we have a whole lineup of programs that we bring you that also contribute to that joy that is within. So remember now, the lesson is joy comes from within yourself. And then happiness is what comes around, surrounded by people, and the energy that I was talking about and saying, I like being around happy people, joyful people, because then that's contagious and it makes me happier when I'm around happy people.
Back to back on Floor Time Radio.
Feel the flow.
Sandi pura che